Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to plow through some more side quests, I don't know how long.
I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Alright, let's go get some fucking daisy shit. No.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
Oh my god, again.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen her. This should tide us over until the new moon.
Yep. Hello.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrek.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yute was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
So many hopping back and forth and shit. Let's just write this.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Oh, what's my potions looking like?
Welcome.
Ooh.
I do like a customer who knows what he
Whoops.
wants. And what can I do for you? You've a
There we
keen
go.
eye.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue eyes.
Do be careful.
I will.
Alright. Over we go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Damn right, yeah.
Quiet. Straight home now.
Boom. Done and dusted.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there. Look, brother. Do you see them?
What do you see, boy?
It is a big boy.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Ow.
Only one way to find out.
That's better.
Ow.
Guess we're all ready.
Get out of here. Oh, what? What is it? Oh, dogs.
Nice try.
Not this time, buckaroo. Ow. Take some of this. There we go. God damn. Flawless Minotaur Mane.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Alright, took with
Aye,
these
it's a
potions
dangerous
back.
world out there. You'll not find a better price than that.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right.
Yep.
There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, 3.1 million. Lovely. What is that? Wait, what? I'm confused. What is that? Oh, it's the DLCs. Ah. So I can still do them. I had to do the Jill thing first. Which one do I want to do next? I want to knock all the treasure chesty ones out first.
There's something about it. I feel like...
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Sure.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Yeah, Rising Tide quest nearby too. Woo! I think it's both there. Memory serves.
What do you think happened?
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said, in the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Alright.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Alright, let's go do this. Get rid of her annoying ass mission.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Fucking item missions.
Has Mididol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly.
bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Fun, fun, fun. Giant oil and defeat a thing and thing. It's around here somewhere. Yep, there, gripping. Time to kill this son of a bitch. So hoping it doesn't take a while. Right. Oh, go away. Not interested in you today.
Here we are again.
Any of you.
Karava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? It looks like we
There it
found
is.
him.
Hello. Shing, shing, shing. Die for fuck's sake. Get out of here, stupid turtle. Boo! Q.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
Oh dear. Oh, that's a big stretch. Oh, bloody hell. Where's that fucking oil thing? I don't fucking pay attention. Not there. That's there. Oh, here. Alright. Da-da-da-da-da. Boom. Yoink.
Mid's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Buns. Ching ching. Boom, get out of here. Woo! Gotcha. I'll grab this oil and then I'll end it for now and continue it later. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Yes, we're going to do that next time. I'll fast travel to her, but I'll talk to her next time. Oh, what was that? Okay. So, yep. I wouldn't say... I guess I'll say I hope you enjoyed, but I'll say it at the next one because they're being smushed together. Yep. Bye! Hello everybody and welcome back. Gonna try and go a bit longer for you to make up for the small one yesterday, and they're gonna be smushed together. See, I was feeling like crap yesterday, so let's just get cracking. Go back to Mid. I was attempted to grind, but my head got a bit sore, and I was like, yeah, nah. Mid, where are you? Stupid one. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we are back to where we ended yesterday. Woo! Alright, hello Mid.
Tell me this is all you need.
Boom boom.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project
Hello,
yet?
kids.
Not exactly.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember.
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
And back down we go. Whee!
Well, did they have it?
Boom, boom.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one. So that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Please let this cutscene be over. Oh.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Yay, finally, goddamn. Displayed in the chambers. Yeah, it wasn't like she says that she gets rid of it. It doesn't. Pretty sure that's how we got to Origin. It flies and smashes through that side of that wall.
A new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied, but then again, isn't she?
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
Let's go.
You are a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Nostril.
Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
So I need to count how many's left. That's 2, 3. No more there, by the looks of things. So 3, 4, 5, that? That's the thing I already said. And that one up there. So that's... Is that 6? 6 left? How am I doing on potions? Is that max? Let's see. Yeah, that's at max. Okay, let's start with the one we were just talking about. Let's go to Ville de Grace, or however you fucking say it. These places can never be somewhere lovely. It has to be this fucking tormented joint. A little bit closer to 96. So how long do you think it'll take to do these last 6 missions? Assuming there won't be any more afterwards that show up. You fucking die. There we go. And I still plan to do the DLCs. Just know that the second one will take 5, but I will do it. I will prevail. It's just all about the trial and error, baby. Stupid Leviathan. Because I know the first one is tolerable. That is this where I go up here? Okay, yeah, I know the first one was tolerable. There's just that big skeleton guy at the bottom with the echoes one. I remember he was a bitch and made me use up all my things. And then obviously the guy at the top, that Omega Spider thing. Where do I go? Oh, it's the other direction. God damn it.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Anybody home? Push out 20 sandbags for such duration as instructor shall dictate. Burn intensely to be gradually increased. 1 to 3 hellhounds depending on performance.
Conditioning. This is...
That's not it.
Disposed of. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
Is this it?
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
They'll try and do all 6. Just hopefully my head lasts that long. Where is it? Isn't it over here or something? Ah, up here.
Forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Yes, it is. 846V. Blah 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 blah. Hans, 10 years old. Lithification. Whatever the fuck that is. I can't remember. Alfred, 9 years old. Succumbed to conditioning. Franz, 12 years old. Lithification again. Paulina, 10 years old. Emaciation? How do you say that? Bruno, 11 years old. Disciplined for attempted flight, not fight. I thought it was fight. Same for Joanna, 12 years old. Reinhard succumbed to conditioning. Marta succumbed. Lothar, lithification, and then nothing.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect?
I need to look up what that fucking thing means.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
Alright, I'll deal with these dudes first. Ow, with your stupid fireballs. Fucking assholes. There's always gotta be a big fat dude with a thing, isn't there? Ow. Ow. Process in which sediments compact under pressure, expel, clinate fluids, and gradually become solid rock. Essentially liquefaction is a process of porosity, destruction through compaction, and cementation. Okay. Can't do jack shit there. Ow, you're so mean.
Nice try.
That's what you get, bitch. And what was that other one? The one that started with E, Emanciation?
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back then.
Emancipation. Oh, that's just freeing from slavery thing. There was the word right in that thing. Can I look at it again? Guess it would be under key items. Can I? No, I can't read it again. Okay.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
I may. The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body, nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
If you wrote a book, what would it be about? And don't say how much of an ass I am. Ooh, 4.2 million, Jesus Christ. 96 it is. There's one more here, nobody's tool. I mean, what's your favourite type? Fiction? Murder mystery? I don't know. You do read them.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master.
I can't remember, my head's all over the show.
She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Alright, let's
We'll
go,
be needing
baby.
the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay nowhere when we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid.
Yeah.
There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past.
Ah.
Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés.
Hang on.
A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Duh.
Find him.
Just
The
remembered.
entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
This is the thing that I thought happened earlier in that story bit with Joshua, the prison thing, where there's the thing in the middle and they just throw them in there for entertainment. I thought that was them, but this is it right here. This is. I knew it was somewhere, but yeah, it's here. Hello, are you going to start the thing by accident?
Clive.
Okay, no, okay, cool.
Go on then. It'd better all be here.
Is there actually any more in my little thing? Yes, there is. There's this one. So that makes 7. What's that? Ah, that's the thing. Alright, that's Rising Tide. Oh, God, haven't got much left. 6 left. Is there actually 6 of those left? Trial and Error is 1. The Dude's one is 1. 3. 4. 5. Here's the 6th chest thing. I don't fucking know. Might as well activate that thing while I'm here.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Hello.
Lawsman Hippocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the colour. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Alright, got lots of things to go and do. It's for a wild wyvern tail near stuff. Alright, we'll just start it. Some other things. Why has it still got a thing in here? Right. I'll go here first.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
I'm nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Is the place I've actually been? I've actually been there before?
Run like the wind.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to avoid as much as possible For now. Oh, I've overshot it already. It's all the way up around here.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
Or not.
Or maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
What level are you? 83? Everything likes shooting fucking fireballs, man. The big dude with the gun, these things. Boom, how's that feel? Ow. That's a lot of damage. Don't know why lost probably glossed past it originally. It's a lot more effective than the other thing where they have to be in a certain spot. There's a decent amount of stagger bar. Ow! Got ya. Really? That just for that thing? Okay.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Even though we're technically, I was gonna say technically already there. Somewhat. The fuck does that do? It's under these things. Increases down thrust damage. And nothing else, okay. Can I even go in here? No, okay.
Good girl.
6.7 million to 97. I don't think I'm gonna get to 100 via the rest of these cycles. I'll probably get to like 98, 99. That's being generous with 99. I'm gonna say 98.
Safe. Rise tide!
A lot. Oh, there's more of you. Yeah, that is pretty cheap. You just spam shit and they get pushed against the wall. Hello.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
This won't be an easy decision.
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
I mean, what? Because originally you said, if you have to make a distraction to thing, and technically I was the distraction, so technically he did
Welcome
do
back,
the thing.
Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
I don't know. What do you think? 'Cause he did get it, but he used me as a distraction, even though it looked like he pissed his pants.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to.
You just have
I'll
some
show
combat
you.
training.
Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever.
Oh,
men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Apparently, no matter which decision I would have picked, it says will ultimately be given a second chance no matter what. So what's the point of fucking giving me the thing if it's just going to be the same thing? Oh, that's the other thing. That was here.
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Well, I only used one potion in that
You're
fight.
rubbing
Cool.
me blind, you know.
Hello, Gav.
Oh, you alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Etta's due any day now, and I don't know if I'm ready in time.
Yes, I will help.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose arse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
So now everything is spread out amongst the map, and it's just a picking and choosing. I want to go do the prison one. That's the silver linings. Oh, that's a tail to tell. The other one's all the way up here.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, it's up and then right. Come on. Hello, Lich thing. Yep, just Lich. But you can have an alternative name. Got ya. What else is there? There's some other things. Oh, it's bombs. Good thing I'm nowhere near it, because otherwise I get fucking killed by it like I have in the past.
try.
Ow, ow, ow. Got you. I think that's the lowest amount of stagger damage I've seen. I'm coming, even though you're pretty much all wrapped up here. Ooh, 528,000 for that. That's lovely. 2.7 million to 97. Oh my god. I'm just getting closer and closer to that number, baby. Yep, this is the place.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here.
Hello?
I keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Does you mean signs of free experience? Is there a thing there that I have to inspect? Kingdom of Elude hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic. Prison facilities to rear and train the Kuza beast. I thought it said Kizta. For deployment in the field. And yeah, pretty much entertainment
So
shit.
this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
When I do fight, I better give fucking heaps of experience, I'll say that much. What's that parry though? Woo! Take some of that. Still don't know exactly what that matter is. Just call it blue goop. Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. No shit. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. Suppose instead that the bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus and
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
What does that say? Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the beast entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it, and a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it It's not unwelcome. Beer is no longer of use for training purposes, can now be repurposed as required.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Hello, gentlemen. I must check all sides. Okay, that's that way. Why did it show this door can be opened? What's over here then? That's the location. What's here? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Such a good combo, that crossbow and something else in the row to whoop their ass.
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Assuming that to be a potion.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Yay, open sesame, bitch. Oh no. It's here. Anything else before I enter the fray?
A survivor. And she sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Oh my god, look how fat that thing is. That's gonna take a while.
Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Where's that hole? Here it is. But it's only an A rank. For some reason. I haven't come across an S rank in ages. I won't be surprised if this is the last hunt as well. There's only so many missions left. I mean, I know there's one in the DLC with a Tomberry. I'll never forget that level 100 one I had to fight this type of species and that fucking thing. That's the thing that is going to be hard to forget. Like, what the fuck is 100? No. Still, I'm still glad I did that little side thing. It was something different. I enjoyed it. No, I'm not comedy again. Oh. You're almost dead, lovely.
That's all ready.
Oh, you're a big meanie. Cool. Goodbye, Cruiser Beast. That's a level up again. Is that it? Yeah! Woo! 97, baby. Oh. What? Hang on. Ow. Oh, God.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I had a slight in the toilet earlier, but I took some Panadol because my head hurt a bit. Then I had a slight little rest. My head's better now. I'm streaming because
Jamie said you had some extra Panadol.
because I vomited 5 minutes after it, so it might have come out.
In which case you would only have one extra
Yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd just kept the thing just in case it went out.
They should be right there up at Grandma's, but she can't.
Okay, yeah, thank you. How is she? Better than I did. Better cut that little portion out anyway. It was just a single screen.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
And I pressed the button too as well. It was weird.
Fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on.
Yeah,
we have to get her back to the hideaway.
Cut it out.
We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
There wasn't any of this in between it, so that's good.
Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Still, anything getting there to 100. I'm only 3 off. Woo! No doubt by the time I actually get to Ultima, I'll be 105 at this rate. Oh, just shove me back here, okay.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do 2 things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Quest complete. How much am I getting? 4.2 million. If it's already almost thing to 98, and there's how many left? Yeah, well, yeah. Why is that one there? Is there another one that's here? I don't see it. What's here and I don't see it? Oh, there's another hunt. S rank, please. Yay, S rank. Woo! They better give me like 15 levels. Oh, fucking hell, I'm gonna die. The Masterless Marauder. Oh god, what level are you gonna be? Masterless Marauder. Where are you, sir? Can you go on the picture, please? Is that it? Okay, apparently that's it. I better stock up on potions. So the highest S rank we've seen is 93. Will that be over it or below it?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
So I assume it's going to be in the 90s. It can't be like 89 or something, otherwise it'll just be shit. But it is like right here. Yep, hello, I see you, you fat thing. You better give me like 10 million experience. What level are you, mate? Oh, I'm scared. What are you? Level 90. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! It would be nice if it gives me a level up automatically to the next one so quickly.
Nice try.
Rather than it comes back to what you said again, like, if I was already 105, this wouldn't be a challenge and I would have probably killed it by now. Whoa! That pretty much killed me. I'm amazed I was able to heal when I did.
Nice try.
Jesus Christ. 4 horsemen, that's multiple combat. This is scary. I pretty much only just now got it to half. Rain of fire? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck is this? Oh, come on, this again. Whoa. As long as you don't do that maelstrom thing again, that was a bitch. It caught me off guard. Rain of fire, here we go again. Got ya. So fast. Go again. Oh fucking hell. Oh no, here we go again. This thing. Fuck off. Yep, not falling for that again. Fuck that shit. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. One more ultimate demise or whatever should be enough. Whoops. If that doesn't do it, I'll be amazed. Wow. There we go. Bye bye. Oh shit. 8.8 million. 98. We're there. Flawless behemoth shackle. Recalculate.
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
Oh dear. I just wish there was item shop around here, because that would make things much easier, but there isn't, which is annoying. So I'll go here and then go back and do that tail thing.
Here, take a look at my wares. Of course. A fine choice.
Damn right it is. So 6.5 million to 99. Oh my god, so many levels. So I'll come back to the one here very, very soon after I do this one. Just think I could leave that thing in and just title it, I didn't mute. No, I'll cut it. Shut up, cat, I can hear you. Go away. I'm not answering your pleas. I'm going to try and avoid as many enemies as possible, because I know around here there's those big goopy monsters. I don't want to fight them right now. Yep, there's one right now. I'm not fighting you. Ow! Go away. If I wanted to fight you, I'd fight you off screen and grinding. Still got some experience for it, so that's something.
Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Nice try.
Look at it.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a butt.
You'd think from the name of the flower, you'd think it'll be an actual enemy. The wild wyvern, and just get its tail.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
Boom, boom.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him. Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. all because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Bye.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Boom! How much experience am I getting for that one? All these over 4 million ones, that's lovely. Bahamut's Mercy reduces Giga Flare cooldown by 6 seconds. Nice. .8. So close to leveling up to 99.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Well, I only used
Cannot
one.
find a better price than that.
So I think what I'll do... How many are left? What is this one that's left around here that I don't see? Is it in my thing again? Is it the Rising Tide thing? Oh, fuck. Dying. So it claims there's another green thing around here. Ah, here. In a mood.
What is it this time, Torgal?
I think what I'll do is I'll get to 99, which will probably be from this mission, then I'll do the last 1, 2, 3. Is it just 3? 1, 2, 3. Do I do that? Do I do then get to 99 and do the last 3 next time? I just don't know how long 3 would take for one stream. I don't know which thing I have left. So 1, 2, 5 left. So I mean, it would be it would be nice seeing level 100 on that screen today, don't you think? As much as
what you will. Lady Karen has seen us.
Ow, fuck, I hit my leg.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why.
On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Yes, where to?
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Okay. Nope, this way. Don't remember this one at all.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without us.
We'll be waiting here.
Thank you. We won't be long. All right. Hop in, boy. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
I was gonna say, where does it show for thing?
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. In Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
Up a hill is where we're going.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Boom, boom, boom. Yep, there's the level up. 99.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
$9.3 million. So it'd be like two of the three thing. Do I do the rest? It's just these three. The decisions. Because I don't know how long or how short they're gonna be. Fuck. Let's attempt it. Because I want to see that 100, baby. I want to see it so bad.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night?
Anyone around here?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine?
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor
Sounds
their
like a pig there.
bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Who's the last person at? Around the back or something?
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashi jars couldn't hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
I keep wanting to hit the trigger and rotate my things, but I can't on Ambrosia. I'm stuck. Don't care, just go past them. Kind of if we go past this lot.
Thanks, Gal.
Alright.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change. More tracks. And these look fresh. A chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, fucking hell. Two of them.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
Yes, you go make lots of babies so you're not as rare anymore.
Let's get this back to Gareth before they change their minds.
It was no trouble at all.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Boom boom.
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Not that long.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Felt like my foot vibrated a bit, but it didn't.
There's something about it. I feel like it's...
Hello.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, me lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day, my mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Ah, damn nostril.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Really, I want to get to the level so bad. There's only 2 things left or whatever after this, and it's like that won't sustain its own stream.
I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway.
I'm not going downhill.
After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
It's not that bad. Really, it's all I got for that? Really? That's useless. Useless amount of experience.
Do you think they'll come back?
It's just these left. I can do it. I can do it, baby. Ooh.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
Did you see anything weird happen for about 5 seconds?
A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival.
Okay, because
though he has been silent for some days now,
remote
I have
accidentally
thus far refrained from
hit the
sending any
Netflix button,
others
so
in
I had to
search of
quickly
him,
rush back and change it to
lest they be lost
PS5.
in turn.
And I was like, ooh.
Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Look, dude, I just wanna level up one more time before I end.
Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
If
Makes
this new
for
faith
Mickle.
really is an offshoot of the Circle of Mal.
Where's Mickle? Because that's lines in the sand. Fuck.
Let's go.
So yeah, where's Mickle? Yeah. Ah, there. Are we going? Is this the right direction? Yep, down here. Oh, level 81. I'll fight what I can. It's like a little bit easier to level up. This bit. Nice. 132,000 just for that. 6.7 million. Nice.
Might this be Mickelberg?
Ah, yeah, that's the place where that guy gets stabbed.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes. He is staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
Seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Hello.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
It's flooded.
An ether flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
Oh, man.
What now?
A big boy's gonna show up like they always do. Yep, that's a big boy.
We meet again.
Tighter.
I've killed your kind before. Guess we're all ready.
Stand fast.
In my inner recall.
Too slow.
Shit thing. I might be level 99, but still not looking forward to the fight, ultimate fight. Yep. So close to death. Really?
Nice try.
Gotcha. Jesus.
Damn it. Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Don't
Are you
need
buying
fast
or
travel, I'm
selling?
right there, I'm just stocking up again.
A fine choice.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickleburg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came.
and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Boom. Oh, so close. So close to that level up. Come on. Come on, man. $1.2. Just leaves one more left. And then the big 3-digit number.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The hideaway.
Sure.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment.
We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Bye.
What's in a
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You
Why
need
do
to
they always have to
evacuate.
make such a fuss outside?
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Right, fuck you too then, bitch.
You're making a mistake.
It's no use. Words will not move them.
Then we must find another way to ensure Dalamil's survival.
Right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Hello.
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far, far away!
Run!
Just go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Go.
Go on then.
Go on. Go.
Just go.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Come on.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like he doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Yay, Dalimil, woo.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
Yeah.
Any man sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm immediately.
Bum 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 bum. Oh dear.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside?
Oops.
Be safe.
We'll go in there in just a minute. I'm just gonna quickly do something else. Okay, done. Let's go. Hello. So close to the thing. Oh, hello.
We can't leave a single one alive. slow.
Now.
Waters rise!
Oh.
You're finished.
Done. Ooh. Level 100, yeah, baby. Whoop whoop. Ah.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
Sometime later.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubor. About the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Boom. That's all of them done. Well, should be unless more have fucking shown up in the meantime. So is that all of the things in the chambers? Have all the slots been filled, or is there one more that's gonna irk me? A new missive has been added in the chamber. Oh, fucking hell. Is that everything? Oh, what is that final one? That is going to be so annoying. What is that last one? There's no other places. Yeah, there's nothing. No other green things. Go to that fucking Patron's Whisper thing, whatever, and get that thing. Oh.
Still alive, are ya? You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Mm.
Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. All done?
So, alright, we're going to leave it there. Hope you enjoyed. I mean, I certainly have. I'm feeling a lot more upbeat than I was yesterday. And yeah, level 100, baby! Woo! So apparently there's like 5 levels left and I'm maxed out. And I will be doing the DL well, the DLCs again, but I won't treat them as in a bracket their name. I'll just say Final Fantasy 16, this number part. But yeah. Hopefully by the time I've done those 100, I'm just not looking forward to that Leviathan fight again. That would be so mad last time. Oh. Alright. Bye!